blessings. There was a trip to the Holy Land of Peru, Illinois, and a great city of biblical proportions known as Chicago.
John?
Yes. Oh, my God. Is that you?
That's right, it's me, John. Tell me of your ministry to Peru, Illinois, and Chicago.
Well, it was a very blessed journey. We sang your praises to a community that raised me from a young man to an old man. They were moved by your music and celebrated along with us. The choir sang beautifully, and soon their flock joined in our musical praise to you, Lord.
I do enjoy celebrations where my spirit touches the hearts and minds of everyone present. You also visited a marketplace called Jewel. Was your ministry well received there?
Oh yeah. We were so very, very well received. I think they're still counting the money. Matter of fact, I think I heard one of the owners talk about college for his kids. Anyway, we were given many, many refreshments for our efforts.
I see. I'm glad that your efforts were rewarded. But I believe the choir celebrated later into the evening.
Oh yes, Lord. As a matter of fact, several of our members were rewarded many times and celebrated on and on. It was a generous outpouring of affection.
John leading them, proceeded in a great chariot to a glistening city of tall buildings and many people from different lands. John led them to strange places where they saw creatures from the great depths of the oceans. They explored many gathering places and ate foods from different cultures and rode mechanical beasts that rose them into the sky to look down upon the great city. Late into the night, the choir was taken to a place to retire. But this place, it would not be an abode of peace and rest, that's for sure. It tested their patience and resolve. If their hearts had not been grounded in the Lord, surely the pestilence and horrors of this place would have driven lesser saints mad. The saints of Good Shepherd were taken to the Days Inn, Illinois.
John?
Yes, Lord.
I don't believe you stayed there.
No, I didn't. Matter of fact, I was invited to stay at the convent, the place where we were going to perform the very next day. If I had only known what our members were to experience, I surely would have stayed with them. Instead, I chose to have a very spiritual experience, stayed with the nuns at the convent, and dreamt in black and white.
Yes, John. No doubt you would have tended your flock. How did they fare that night?
Well, our tour guide, Tom, did everything possible to accommodate those in the choir and make us comfortable, make them comfortable. But our flock was resilient and strong. They all looked out for one another.
Did they sacrifice for each other?
Oh, yeah. Yes, Lord. They gave each other their rooms if it was necessary. They thought it would help, we just did everything possible. Somehow, they were able to obtain and distribute various refreshments. However, that did ease the pain of the experience considerably.
So, while they endured this tribulation, they became even closer as a community due to this experience.
Absolutely, Lord. They shared refreshment after refreshment after refreshment, and even played games well into the night. Several who played games received abundant refreshments.
So the ordeal was a blessing.
Absolutely. Let me put it this way. Holes in the walls,
And the windows were broken.
spots on the bedding,
And no one was joking.
Streets were full and no cups for a drink. Our night and the days it was starting to stink.
Cats were a-crying.
With young ladies sighing,
And all the luggage.
while ladies cleaned garbage.
Finally everyone settled right in.
Glad it was only one night at Days Inn. While the cats cried, we all slept in peace. God got us awake and we rolled like the wind before you could say Daisy.
God saw that it was good. The choir sang His glory that morning.
The choir arrived at the convent to celebrate Sunday Mass. The music was inspired and all the celebrants were moved by the Spirit. The sisters of the convent were very appreciative of the celebration, but the choir was equally as inspired and moved by the service with the sisters. Their years of dedication and commitment were incredible to witness.
John, you and the choir were inspired. I felt your love and adoration. I showered an abundance of blessings on all of you.
Thank you, my Lord.
The sisters were very happy. I understand they fed you well after Mass.
It was an amazing brunch, and the homemade sausage was outstanding.
Well, what did you expect? It's Chicago. The Cubs, the Bears, the Hawks. Sausage is the manna of this city.
Amen to that.